guys, I am here today to start another new project. I think I need to lift this up a little bit, so hold on. Okay, there we go. What I have here is a graph paper notebook, 1 inch with 1 inch grids, and I got this for Christmas. I wanted this for Christmas because what I want to do is make some fun grid collages using like exact measurements. So I want like all my images to be within these lines, so like 2x3 or 4x6, or not like 2.5 by 3.5. No, they have to be exact measurements, inch wise. So I got some of these vision board books. This one I cut up a whole bunch of already. I got a cats and dogs one that I cut up already, and then I started on this one, which is a gardening one that's got a lot of like flowers and fun pictures like that. And I also have these awesome sticker vision board books, which just have really cool, nice, pretty pictures and sayings and stuff. And the reason why I like vision board books is because they're square already. They may not be exactly, inch wise or whatever, so I might have to cut some of them down, but they're already squared off, which is nice. And here's another sticker book. This one is a lot more colorful, but yeah, that's what we are going to start with today. And I'm going to pick out some of the, some of these might be just too small to begin with, but here's all the ones that I cut out so far from the gardening book. And then let's just see what we've got in here. I'll just pick a stack out of here. Those are all nice and fun. And then maybe some more towards the middle. Just pick some of those out. And then some of the animal ones. Some of these are bigger, a lot bigger, really. I'm just gonna get out all of them. And then obviously the sticker board books. But so this is adorable, and I am going to use it. So let's see what we gotta chop off. So this needs to be 3 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. So that's what we're gonna do. 3 inches. Yeah, we could take 3. We could take some off the top, and then 5. I think we can take 5 inches from this side. So this is 3 by 5, and this was a little wispy because it's really, really thin paper, and my blade's a little dull, so didn't cut it too well, but that's all right. I will just cut these wisps off. All right, so there is a 3 by 5. Perfect. Perfect start. Let's make sure that it fits. Yep. Well, nope, not quite. I need to make, here, let's turn this way, because it's still not 3 by 5. And like I said, I do want this to be exact. So I'm gonna cut you there and cut you there. All right, perfect. Now that's 3 by 5. So let's just go ahead and get it glued down. I can put my glue book over here since I'm not working over here, and it'll help keep that down as well. I am going to flip this over and start gluing. Uh-oh. Alright, there. Whoop, got a little wrinkle in there. But that's alright. There we go. So there is my first grid collage image. Next. And also, I have like scraps, so if I need, you know, a random inch or, you know, whatever here and there, I've got some scraps as well. So these are a little bigger than 3 by 3. So anything less than 3 by 3 I'll be able to use with these. And let's see, let's find not an animal, let's find something else. Oh, that's cute. Let's do something with that. And maybe that. Let's find a cat. Let's find a cat. Oh, here we go. Here's a cute cat. And then, let's find some of the cactus and plant stuff that I've found. So there's one. And there's one. I'm just gonna get a bunch of them out because I don't know what size-wise, what these are gonna be. That's nice too. Yeah, I'll use that. And what else do we got? Another cactus. I guess I cut out a lot of cactus images. And then I like this. This is like a bug hotel, they called it. I thought I had birdhouse pages, but maybe I didn't cut those out. All right, there we go. So let's do something with all this stuff. Let's put this back over here. What do we have? This cat can definitely be cut down. This cat does not need to be this big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark it right here and right here to be cut, and then I think I might need to cut a little bit from each side. So let's start it over here. I want to get those paws in there. I need to cut that off and that off, and then up here cut that off and cut this off. All right, so first I'm just gonna go over here and cut these off. I need to actually come over here because I can't see them. Hold on, Patches. Alright, cut a little bit of the tail off, but that's okay. And then down here, need to cut this off and this off. That might be a little bit too much. now just have, oh crap, I cut off the part that I needed. Yeah, this can actually just be cut right here at 3. That'll work just fine. And then I gotta erase this. And you're 3 by 3 now? Oh yeah, perfect. And let's get all these wispies cut off again. This can be thrown away. So I'm just gonna cut these wispies off over my trash can over here. And then get it glued down. We'll glue this one probably in the top right corner. Right up here. And if they're a little off, it'll be okay. So what's this? This one I don't think I can use because I'll have to cut off too much of it and it's too pretty to cut. Let's see, what's this? There we go, I can cut this one. Here, let's just put it right here. This one just needs a sliver taken off. Where did my scissors go? So I'm just gonna take a sliver off of you, and then cut you. Alright, so you're 2 by 2, which is perfect. What about this one? This one can be 1 by 2. So this one I'm just gonna cut right there at 1, or at 2 I mean. And then this one's a little too small to use the trimmer. So this one is there, 1 by 2 now. And these extra little pieces I'm gonna throw away. Let's look at some more vases. I think this one, yeah, this one I can't use. This one I can use. I'm not gonna use that right now. This one, yeah, I'm not gonna use that one or that one. All right, what about this? Can I use this? No. Or actually, maybe if I cut it in the right spots. No. No. Too small. This one. Let's cut this right here. Yeah, this one will be a 2-inch. We'll cut this one right here. And then we'll cut on the bottom a little bit. It's actually a lot of preparation that goes into making these the way that I want them anyway. Hold on, Patches. Okay, there's a 1x2. Patches! Come on. I think next time, yeah, this is already 15 minutes in and I only have one image down. I think next time I'm gonna cut the things ahead of time. Yeah, because right now I'm taking way too much time. So, whoops, darn it. Let's just get this glued down. And yeah, that's way too short. I don't know how that happened. And then this one, go right here. I've got this, which is already 2 inches. And it just needs cut right here and right here. And this garbage, or it's 3 inches, sorry, my bad. Oh yeah, that'll fit right down there. Perfect. And then we can put this one up top somewhere. I don't really know which way it's supposed to go, but it's 2x2, so we'll just glue it right there. And let's see. Nope, not cutting that one. This one I think is too wide as well. Maybe. That actually might fit perfectly. And I'll use that one and not that one. You know what? Oh my gosh, that actually fits there perfect. So I'm gonna make this 2 inches. Hold on. Let's make sure. Was it this way? Yeah, well, whatever. 2 inches will be fine. So that's gonna go right there. So that covers up that blunder, however that happened. Yeah, that one I need to do a little work to. And this one, going to cut that off. And then cut that off. Yeah, it's again too small for my trimmer. And then I think I need to cut a little from the top and a little from the bottom. So cut a little more from there so I can cut less from the bottom. And then just the smallest amount. There we go, that's perfect. 2 by 1. I don't know where I want it yet. Potentially right here. I'm gonna cut some off of this edge over here. And then see what's left. Oh yeah, that's fine. Cut that right there and right there. So let's just get that cut right now. And then just need to cut a tiny bit from the bottom. And we're good to go. Okay, I don't know that I want it right there, but let's see, let's look at some more images, but I want to look in my sticker book next. One of the sticker books, let's look at this one, and then look at one that we could easily cut. I guess they aren't very easy to cut, really, but I think I'm going to cut this out of this book. And I lost my scissors again. Cut that out, and then so it's right here. This is almost a 4-inch tall sticker, but not quite, so I'm gonna have to cut a lot off of it. Actually, I'm gonna cut the whole border off so that way we know exactly what we're looking at. Okay, perfect. I can definitely cut a lot off of the bottom and the top. I guess let's just start by cutting some of the top off. Oh yeah, and then the bottom can easily be cut as well. And I'm gonna cut the side. And then see where we're at. Cut a little, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this side. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna stick that right there. And I'm gonna put that right there. This is turning into a much longer video than I thought it was gonna be, but I'm learning things, what I need to know better for next time. Yeah, I might put that right there. We'll see. I need some more stuff. Let's find another small animal image, maybe. There's one. And oh, this will be small once it gets cut. Here's a nice house. And then, let's see, got some fun people. Is this a good? Oh, it's just so short. Almost, though. What about this one? Nope. I don't think this one will make it either. Nope. This one, yes, I will make this one fit. Somehow. This one I think is too short. Yep. What's this? Too small. Too small. I can cut that down. Oh, here we go. I can cut these down. I can cut those down. Winter Wonderland. Do that one. All right, let's find somewhere. This one. This one's actually too small. This one, I only need to cut a sliver off of, and then cut a little bit at the bottom. All right, actually it needs to be a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Then right there. Perfect. So there's that one, and then this dog. Ooh, this dog is just a tiny bit shorter than 2 inches, which is a bummer because I really like it. So I guess we can't use that dog. What about this cat? Nope, not gonna use the cat. I might not be doing this like this anymore. I don't like trying to find the right sizes for images. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I am just going to find things that fit and just keep it inside of the square, at least. It's taking too long, and I don't like playing the puzzle game. Not like this. So I'm just gonna take pretty images and get them as close to possible. I already made this one 1 inch by 2, so let's just get this cut or put in here somewhere. And then this one as well. We'll put this one down here. Okay. And now I kind of have a little puzzling going on. Like, yeah, that'll fit right there perfectly. And nope, you're a little too big for right there. Let's find no, I want something that fits there better. The dog, I think I already ruined that one. Okay, this one I can cut down. And I can cut down a little more. Okay, perfect. So, yep, that right there is perfect. Yeah, I didn't want it to overlap or anything like that, but that was just a little too much for me. I did not enjoy that process. So these I'm going to cut right here. And right here. And this is gonna go right here. Yep, and I think I'll cut this one just randomly right here, and that can go right there. Oop, darn it. And now, just have, oh, that's perfect right there. And then I have a 1-inch square that I will just cut this pink marbling paper to fit. Or if I can find something really small, let's do a quick glance. This is small. Yeah, let's cut the excess. And yep, that goes right there. Okay. I like this much better this way. Everything's still square and within the confines of the page, but that measuring and getting everything exact was not fun for me, and I'm sure you guys were not enjoying it either, or maybe you were, I don't know. But from going forward, I'm still going to use scraps in them as well, but going forward, yeah, I'm not going to do all that crazy measuring exactly kind of stuff. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it took me so long to get into a rhythm, but sorry I was kind of off frame there too. Darn it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.